Hello everyone, in today's math challenge, we will look at a hopefully simple inequality question. In the mathematics, we have dealt with a lot of equations already. However, we do have another type of the relationship, which is called inequality. For example, if there are two numbers, a and b, it is possible for a to be equal to b, and this is the equation. It is also possible for the a to be less than b, or a is greater than b, and this is called inequality. For the inequality relationships, there are certain rules to guide their operation, some of which are quite similar to the rules for the equations. For example, if a is less than b, we can move b from the right side to the left side, but we have to change its sign, and we will get a minus b is less than 0. And it's also possible for us to multiply the same number on both left side and the right side. However, in this case, we have to be very careful. For example, if a is less than b, and we multiply the same positive value c on both sides, and in this case, the original relationship will stand, so ac will be less than bc. However, if you multiply a negative value c on both sides, there will be a change of the direction in this relationship. In this case, ac will be greater than bc. Here, we just try to be more familiar with these rules and use them to deal with the operations for the inequality relationships. In this question, if a, b, c, and d are all positive numbers, and they satisfy the following two relationships. First one, c plus d is less than a, and the second one, c plus d is less than b. Can you prove that the ac plus bd is less than ab? So by a first glance, because a, b, c, d, they are all positive, and that means for these two inequality relationships, we can multiply both left side and the right side, and then the product of the left side should be less than the product of the right side, which is the same as the right side in this question. However, the left side will become c plus d times another c plus d. It is just too different to the left side in this question, so it won't help, and we have to find an alternative way to solve this. So please pause this video and spend as much time as you need, and then we come back for the answer. Okay, let's have a look at the answer together. In this case, we have to define two different scenarios. Between the values a and b, there are two possibilities. The first one, a is equal or greater than b, and the second one, a is less than b. And we have to deal with these two scenarios separately. In the first case, a is equal or greater than b, and c plus d is less than a, and c plus d is less than b. We can start with this relationship, c plus d is less than b. Firstly, we can multiply the positive value a on both sides, and ab must be greater than a times in the brackets c plus d. And we open this bracket is equal to ac plus ad, so ac plus ad must be less than ab. And then we can just compare the left side in the expression of the question, which is ac plus bd. Because ac is equal to ac, and because a is equal or greater than b, so that means AD is equal or greater than BD. So that means AC plus BD is equal or less than AC plus AD and less than AB. So we can pass on this relationship and we will get AC plus BD is less than AB. And in the second case, if A is less than B, C plus D is less than A and C plus D is less than B. And we can start with this relationship. C plus D is less than A, and we can use the same positive value b to multiply both sides. So AB is greater than b times in the brackets c plus d, and we open this bracket is equal to bc plus bd. So bc plus bd is less than AB. And again, we just compare this expression to the expression on the left side in the question, which is AC plus BD. Because BD is equal to BD, and because A is less than B, and AC must be less than BC. So AC plus BD is less than BC plus BD and less than AB. Again, this relationship can be passed on, and we will get AC plus BD is less than AB. So in this question, we just try to make the two sides in the question closer to each other and establish some new relationship and work out this question. Okay, thank you very much.